Human breast milk is the secret to attracting all the girls that you desire. Estrogen is pretty synonymous with being a woman. So when you want to insult a guy that you do not like, you say to him, "Hey, you're pretty estrogenic." But did you know that estrogen actually decreases the production of milk in a woman's breast? This is the reason why estrogen is not given as a contraceptive, as a birth control pill when a mother is lactating her baby. When a mother is breastfeeding her baby, progesterone only pill is given as a birth control pill. Oftentimes, looks, money, status, game techniques are thought to be synonymous with being good with girls. People think that looks, money, status are like estrogen. Just like estrogen actually harms the production of milk in a woman's breast. When you're obsessing over looks, money, status, game techniques in order to attract women, you're actually harming yourself. You're actually becoming materialist because you're obsessing over matter. When you become a materialist, you lose power to matter. You see a beautiful girl on a street and you're terrified, you're crippled with anxiety, you cannot relax around women. You're terrified of a physical object, of a matter. You have just become a materialist and that is ruining your life. So what is progesterone here? Estrogen is you becoming a materialist, but you need to be given progesterone only pill. The progesterone only pill here is meditation. Now, when I say meditation, you do not have to think of some guy who is living at the top of Himalayas, doing hand mudras and just breathing. Meditation is just an antidote to materialism. When you learn how to meditate, you transcend over your physical reality. You connect with the divine mind and you can actually control your physical world. Your physical world is just an extension of your own mind. Yogis have always called our physical reality as Maya. Maya means illusion or a magical lie. When you're able to meditate, all of a sudden you can destroy or eliminate all the terrible life circumstances in your life, and you can be a magnet for all the wonderful life circumstances to come and find you without you having to lift a single finger in your physical world, because all the work that needs to be done is in your own mind. That is done through meditation. Now, when I was 19, I was introduced to the idea of cold approach, red pill, and pickup art. But despite all this cold approach and all this red pill philosophy, I still felt inadequate. I still felt like I was not a man. But during COVID lockdown, I started to suffer from anxiety and panic attacks. And to heal these annoying mental health issues, I decided to turn inwards. I decided to meditate. And meditation led me to the discovery of a very fundamental spiritual principle. That is, your persistent imagination coupled with elevated emotion is always creating your personal reality. This directly contradicts the philosophy of red pill. Philosophy of red pill is propounding, is promoting the idea that you need to get physical things in order to thrive in your physical reality. You need to get money, looks, which are physical things, in order to get girls, which is a physical thing. Get physical thing and you will get more physical thing. That is the philosophy of red pill. But this philosophy of emotion pill, this imagination plus feeling, you just close your eyes, you use your imagination, you use your emotions in order to gain physical objects in your reality. You use your mind to create matter in your physical reality. Mind over matter is the primary philosophy of emotion pill. So this meditation process is very simple. You just close your eyes. It is just 3 simple steps. Close your eyes, relax your body completely by guiding your attention through your body parts one by one. until you achieve a sense of sleepiness. This is when your breathing rate slows down. Your breathing rate slowing down means your brain waves slowing down as well. When your brain waves slow down and it becomes alpha waves and theta waves, the door between the conscious mind and subconscious mind is wide open. Now, using your conscious mind, you start to create an imaginal act where you are already super attractive, where you're super desired, and you have already gotten all the women that you want. And in this meditation process, where your subconscious mind is very receptive because you have slowed down your brain waves, all this imaginal act is going to get right into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like a projector. You load an imaginal act into your subconscious mind and feel these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude. Then all of a sudden, everything that you have imagined will get outpictured into the screen of your life. The problem is you need to be able to provide the sensitive vividness to the imaginal act. So you need to provide the sensation of being able to see that girls are super attracted to you. Visualize that girls are complimenting you, saying things like, wow, you're so amazing. They are trying to touch you. You're just there with a big smirk on your face as all these beautiful women are trying to kiss you. You can visualize that you can smell the perfume that is being exuded off of these beautiful women's bodies. Discipline your attention and mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until you start to feel the feeling of joy, satisfaction, victory, thrill, gratitude. Neville Goddard said it best, feeling is the secret. So unless you can actually embrace this imaginal act with this elevated emotion, your imagination might just be considered to be a mere wishful thinking. It is not going to materialize in your physical world. But if you're able to feel these elevated emotions out of your imaginal act, then everything that you have visualized is going to get outpictured into your physical reality. This is also the reason why most men will never do this meditation, because most men have practiced feeling the negative emotion of jealousy, anger, hatred, powerlessness, low self-worth, resentment for so long that it is going to feel very unnatural for them to try to feel these elevated emotions all of a sudden. Most men cannot even visualize in first person. They cannot relax their bodies completely. They cannot provide the sensory vividness to their imaginal act. They cannot hold their attention because their attention span is that of a goldfish. This meditation is hence your competitive advantage. If this meditation was ridiculously easy and every guy would be able to do this, then they would be able to control their physical reality and they would take the girls that you desire, that you have a crush on. So use this meditation, use this information wisely. Tonight as you go to your bed, just allocate 25 minutes and feel these elevated emotions. Simply go to bed, sleep, wake up in the morning, forget about this meditation. It was an offering to God, to divine. Now live your life normally. This way, you do not become an obstacle for all these wonderful things to come and find you. The beautiful thing about this meditation is when you truly land this imaginal act into your subconscious mind with these elevated emotions, you lose free will. Girls in your visible world will lose free will. Now, you will be compelled to move into one event after another. You might be compelled to utter the right kinds of words to the woman. You might be compelled to make the right kinds of approaches. You might be compelled to change your behavior. You might be compelled to become more knowledgeable, to become more worldly. Girls might be compelled to come towards you, to notice you, to express their desire to be with you. Whatever needs to happen will happen until everything that you have visualized and felt to be real actually materializes in your physical reality. Now, if you want to master your imagination, your attention faculty, and the capacity of your body to sustain these elevated emotions so that your imagination gets outpictured into your physical reality fast, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box and the pinned comment section. I only coach 4 men per month, so grab this opportunity quick. Remember, this is the emotion bell. where you must understand that feeling is the secret, and your physical world just reflects what you feel inside. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.